So here's my reflection video for this week. First, I wanted to start off talking about a little bit of the lightning talks, which I think have been going really well. I'm really enjoying them. The interesting part that I'm really finding in them, especially with the last two that were kind of similar but still different topics where you're looking at the kind of data people have on us, on you, um, it's there, it's obvious. It's not hiding by any means, but because we're doing the lightning talks, it's really making us, and I feel like it's making me really go out there and look and see, oh, this is data people actually have on me. This is what's going on. It's one of those things you wouldn't necessarily realize it, but it's still happening. And so by just doing the lightning talks, it's really kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily eye-opening. That might be a little intense, but still opening up your eyes at least a little bit to realize, oh, this is actually a thing. Um, Everyone can easily see it, like I said, but it might be good for like everyone in the world to participate in our lightning talks, and or at least do the exercise to see what's out there. It's pretty interesting, I think, at least. Next part is I want to talk about the guest speaker we had, Gary Jules, I think is his name. Really cool stuff. I really enjoyed having him come in and talk a little bit. Bitly sounds awesome, and I actually had an interesting experience this week. One of those things where you've never heard of something and then you hear about it and you see it everywhere. I was watching some online streams, some just going to websites, and I kept seeing Bitly links all over the place, which is really cool because one, it's I just talked to someone who works at that company, and then two, knowing about the Bitly links is really cool because of what they are, what they do, all the data that's behind it. So when you use that Bitly link, it's actually really cool. And now I know that every time someone uses those kind of links, all this data is behind it. So I think that was really cool, and another eye-opening thing, I suppose. But I want to definitely check out Bitly some more, and I will definitely be using that if I ever need a short link or something like that. Finally, on this part of the reflection, I want to mention a little bit more on Tableau. Really cool. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great data analytics tool. There were a little bit of intricacies that made it kind of annoying, but it looked like a program that we didn't really go that far into, and if we had, we could have gotten really deep in the exploration. I'd love to use it for a final project, but it looks like my trial is already over, so no luck with that. One thing I wanted to say, definitely the class, I think, had an overall, they liked it more than the Mini Eyes, of course, because Mini Eyes wasn't that great, but Tableau still seemed like it had some limitations. Way better, way easier to use potentially, but it still feels like you're a little bit trapped in the interface, and a little bit, you can only do so much, and you can only do things certain ways. Yeah, it's great. I'd use it for showing people data stuff, but I feel like you could still do better. That better might actually just be writing your own code and creating something that's completely custom tailored to you. I don't know if a program like that exists. Maybe we'll explore something like that in one of the classes. But overall, great program, but not. I still think we could do better, which is maybe wishful thinking because it was really good. That's it. Other than that, that's pretty much it, and I will see you in a week.